Apex Legends Season 25 tier list, but this is what the pros are playing. Let's start. F, Caustic. Although he did get a very recent buff that turned his gas from 11 seconds to 22 seconds, he still does not have a lot of wiggle room to be effective in this meta. But he could climb up a little bit more. F, Vantage. Just kidding. She was Vantage in my longer video, so check that out if you want a breakdown. But I'm going to put her firmly at C right now. Her new buffs have definitely changed the character. She's nowhere going to be a top pick, but she's definitely going to be playable, and you'll see a lot more people running her this split. F, Octane. Unfortunate, Octane just doesn't have the love right now. Not good individually, not good team-wise. He needs something drastically right now. Seer, D. Seer just doesn't have the sauce. They've baked in too many of his great things into his perks. If they roll some of those back into his base kit and maybe he gets a nice buff or a new perk that changes his dynamic, he could be good. Bloodhound, D. Kind of like Seer, they had their time in the sun. It's just nighttime now. Revenant, C. He had a really good run when skirmishers could reset their dashes on Nox, but right now, since they took that away, I feel like everyone has stopped playing Revenant and not really seen a reason to invest in this character. Though he was seen once in Pro League by Zane and FaZe Clan, and he actually won that game. Loba. She's a good support, but she's not the best support. Most people lean towards Lifeline or even Newcastle here much more than they do Loba, but I do love her as a late game character. She's just average right now and hasn't broken away from the pack yet. Mirage, B. I don't know why I don't play a lot of Mirage, but he gets played more than all of these characters in the ALGS. It's pretty crazy. Some pro teams just feel very comfortable with him, and he did just get a recent buff to his clones, but to me, still, I don't have a lot to say about Mirage. I just say in terms of play rate, he's at about a B. Conduit. Now, Conduit actually would have been more of an A or an S, but recently was played and actually didn't have a lot of efficacy in the actual tournament. Though there's been a lot of theory crafting on how Conduit could get better, and she recently got a buff, so for now, she's going to sit in B. Gibby. Gibby also a B. Gets played and actually has won a game and even won the regional finals a couple weeks ago. Very, very good character at doing what he does, but that hasn't been required in a lot of these late game scenarios. And a lot of the mid game where there's so much movement and resetting that Alter and Ashe can provide, Gibby just has a hard time keeping up with that. Lifeline, B. Kind of like Gibraltar, doesn't really fit too much in this meta. Doesn't do anything super amazing. And because of some of her nerfs to things like her care package, which were meta, she's found her place as a decent character, but one that is rarely picked up as the core part of a lineup. Valkyrie, B. I think Valkyrie is a hidden A, possibly an S if more people play her. Her Skyward Dive is an amazing mobility thing for your team, and on maps like Stormpoint, maybe even Broken Moon, I think she has more efficacy than she's being recognized to have. Ultimately, this is a character that could climb in my opinion, but her perks aren't as good as some of the other perks on these characters. I think they need to be rolled into her base kit.